Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. So, today, my children, we're going to continue with the review all of the objects, all the vocabulary that we have seen so far. Todo lo que hemos visto hasta este momento. For this, we have two activities. The first activity appears right here on the whiteboard. And this activity is similar to the one that we saw yesterday. Do you remember the previous activity? We had several words, but these words were estuvieron in disorder, okay? So we have to put them in the correct order so that the word makes sense. Para que esa palabra quede en orden y tenga sentido, because in disorder they don't make sense, no tiene sentido en desorden. So we have to put them, we have to accommodate them in the correct order. So for this, remember, we have on top of it, we have a rectangle containing the letters in order, conteniendo las palabras en orden. So remember that we have to check letter by letter. We have to count how many letters appear so we can see what's the correct one. Okay, very good. So let's start with the first one. The number one, we have three letters. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's see what letters appear on it. We have letter R, letter A, and letter C. So let's see, let's check on the rectangle for these letters. We have a letter R here, we have a letter A, and we have a letter C. So this is the correct one, okay? The correct order is letter C, letter A, and letter R. So the word in order, la palabra en orden, is car. Do you remember a car? It's a vehicle that it's a mean of transportation. Remember, it's an object it take us to another place. Nos lleva a otro lugar. Now let's continue with the second word. We have letters O and C of Carlos and E. There are 4 letters. Now let's look them on the rectangle. Here we have letter O, letter N, letter C, and letter E. So this is the correct word. This is the word in order. So we have to write it. C, O, N, and E. The correct word, it says cone. Now remember, a cone, it's an object that works as the base, sirve como la base of the ice cream, de un helado. Remember, the ice cream is divided into the cone and the ice cream, okay? Very good. Let's continue with the number 3. For the number 3, let's see how many words do we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have to look for a word that has 5 letters. Here we have only 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we have letter P. We have 2 P's. And here we don't have letter P. So it's not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, because we only have a word with 6 letters. Here we have a word, una palabra con 5 letters, okay? And here we have 6, so this is not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, we have a letter P here, so it's not the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's this one. But we have, oh yes, let's see. We have a letter R, right here. A letter U, okay. Letter T of Tito, letter T of Tito. Letter C of Carlos, letter C of Carlos. Letter K of Carla. Letter K of Carla. So this is the word. This is the correct word. Let's write it in the correct order. T R U C and K. So number 4, it's truck. Remember, truck, it's like a car, but it's bigger, más grande que un carro. And again, it's an object of transportation, medio de transporte. It's an object that it takes us to a place to another place. Nos lleva de un lugar a otro, okay? So, we have the word truck. But we miss one. We miss number 3. Again, let's look for number 3. Remember, we had 5 letters. We have letter S. We have letter E. We have letter R. We have letter D of Diego. And another S. So this is the correct word. This is the word in order. Let's write it. D R E S and another S. The correct word, the word in order is dress. Now dress, it's part of the cloth, okay? Remember the word cloth, ropa. So it belongs to that group, pertenece a ese grupo. So dress is for girls, it's what all the girls, they wear. Utilizan todas las chicas, okay? Un vestido. Vestido in English, it's called dress. Very good. Let's continue with the 5th word. For the number 5, we have 3 letters. E, N, and P of Peter. It's right here. We have a letter E, a letter N, and a letter P of Peter. So the correct word is pen. Now remember, pen, it's an object, a very small object that we use to write or to draw. Una pluma. Let's continue with the number 6. We have 5 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have 6 letters, okay? Maybe it's this one. Let's see. We have a letter N, a letter O, letter R, letter A, letter C, and letter Y. It's this one. This is the correct order. So let's write it. Escribamos. C, R, A, Y, O, and N. The word is crayon. Now remember, crayon, it's an object that you use to paint, okay? And we have crayons with different and all types of colors. Let's continue with the number 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Let's see. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Now let's see what letters are they. We have letter E, letter R, letter A, letter P, and another letter P. So this is it. This is the correct order. Let's write it. B, A, P, E, and R. The word is paper. Now paper, it's the object in which you write or you draw. El objeto que ustedes utilizan para escribir o dibujar. A sheet of paper, una hoja de papel. Very good. Let's continue with the number 8. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 letters. It's probably, I think it's this one because it has 2 L's. 1 L, 2 L's. The first word, it's an L. Second word, it's an A. Third word, it's a B. And again, another L. So this is it. This is the correct order. The word is ball. Okay. And ball, it's a very easy object. There is no problem with ball, okay? Remember, it's an object, it's a toy which we use to kick with our feet or to use it with our hands, okay? Let's continue with number 9. The number 9 has 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have a K of Kia. I think it's this one, but we have to be sure. Tenemos que estar seguros. We have a letter K, a letter E, a letter D, and a letter S. So this is the correct order. Let's write it. Desk, D, E, S, and K. Now, desk is the object that the teachers use to grade or to pass the list, okay? Remember, it's like a table, but it's a little bit bigger, como una mesa, pero más grande. Desk in Spanish means escritorio. Very good. And the last one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Letter P of Peter. Letter O. Letter S. Letter O. And a letter N. So this is the correct order. The word is spoon. Now, a spoon, it's a small object, more or less like the size of the marker, and we use it to eat, okay? Remember, if we have a bowl of soup, si tenemos un plato de sopa, we don't drink it. We have to eat it with a spoon. Lo comemos con una cuchara, okay? Spoon in English, spoon in Spanish means cuchara, okay? Very good. So, we are going to continue with the second activity in just 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second.